I was lucky enough just before Christmas to have one of my flies featured in the TROUT SALMON Magazine. Stuart Foxall, that wrote these pieces, asked me for a fly pattern that does it all, and I had to use this Mighty Midge emerger. Although it's a great midge emerger, it represents beetles and other nondescript things, and it's just one of those flies that when the fish won't take your fly, this is the one you need. This gets the job done. So straight away we're in there with a size 18 ultimate drag from Fully Mill, and this tactical micro flash dubbing is going to make up most of the body. But to start with, we're using this red thread in 70 denier just to lay down a nice thread base. It's important here, just as I trim off this tag end, how far down we come with the thread. This is going to create a little red hot spot butt at the back. So I like to come just down there onto the bend of the hook. You can go further if you like, it's entirely up to you. From there, I'm just going to bring the thread up back to sort of the middle of the hook. It's not really important if you come too far up or stay further down. It's just to tie in the CDC here, which will run the length of the fly. So we want two nice feathers here. We want a nice buoyant fly. So we're going to put those tips together and tie them with the tips facing backwards, with the natural curve of the feather curving downwards, because we're going to pull it up and over. I'm just seeing there the wing length. This is when you decide how long you want the wing at the front, and when you're happy, just secure those down, trim them at an angle, and have a quick tidy up to secure those ends down. It's a super fast fly, this. From here we're going to get that tactical micro flash in the black peacock, and with a bit of dubbing wax we're going to make a fairly tight noodle. I don't like really loose chunky bodies, so we're going to go fairly tight with this noodle, especially with the synthetic dubbing. I prefer to go a little bit tighter with it. You can always brush it out if you want a more buggier effect. But from here it's as simple as wrapping up. You can see where the CDC feather on the thread bait sticks out, so I'm going to come just in front of that, like so. If you have too much on, no worries, you can always pull a bit off or stroke it back before tidying up. But as long as you've got sort of a hook eye's length back, you've got plenty of room there to finish off the fly. And all we're going to do now is bring that wing forward. Need a fair bit of tension here. You don't want it loose because it'll twist. So a fair bit of tension to secure that down. 3 or 4 turns will hold that in place. And get the thread just in front of the feather, just to sit it up at like a 45-degree angle. These little bits at the back, you can leave them. I prefer to cut them off. I find sometimes, as you catch a few fish on it, if too many pull out, it'll almost sit level in the film like a shipman's buzzer. And I want the body to cock just slightly under the surface. So from here, you're pretty much done. I'm going to just put a little bit of varnish on the thread as my insurance policy before throwing off a whip finish to finish the fly. But it is one of those flies that just seems to catch when all else fails. I tie them with a chunkier body if I want to imitate beetles. I can tie them slightly slimmer if I want to imitate midges. But it really is that generic pattern which anywhere you can fish emergers, that fine glassy water where the fish are just sipping, this fly seems to do it for me. So get out there, give this one a fish. You can see the profile here. That's how it should sit in the water, with the body cocked at that little angle. It's an awesome fly. Have fun, guys. Let me know what you catch on that.